What can you do as an MP, and what can we do as people out on the street, as activists, to try and restore the faith in politics that has been shattered by the MP's expenses scandal?
Oh sure, I think it's been a very difficult process. I think the only way in which the politicians can restore it is by transparency, by publishing everything on the web. And I think that's something that we're going to take to government generally, being open about the process. How you deal with it is be buying on the doorstep. You know, I'm very prepared to explain. I'm prepared to make it clear to the electorate we're absolutely 100% on their side. Yeah. I mean, truthfully, I've had to pay something back. I don't claim this thing anymore, but I've had to pay about 300 odd quid because I play the cleaner 40 quid rather than £38.50. It's made up of £1.50 over 5 years. £1.50 over 5 years equals 300 quid. But just to give you an indication, the last year I claimed it, I claimed £4,500 out of a potential of 24,000. So even someone like me who's a very low claimer has been hit by this. I make no complaints. I cough up with a smile on my face, or as near as a Yorkshireman can be. Any kind of money. Anybody else?
Eric, do you think it's fair that the UKIP fine today is for their illegitimate donation is to be paid to the Treasury rather than back to the donor?
No, because it's going to be a punishment. It has to be a punishment. That's why we're very keen to ensure that all our money that we receive goes through a process of due diligence, so that people don't suddenly get the money back. So that if we have made a mistake, we would have to pay the money back to the Treasury, and the donor themselves don't benefit. It's part of the system, and it's something I rather approve of.
Period of time when the elections is going
Anybody else? Anything at all?
Sorry guys, but Thomas Legge has been accused of applying laws retrospectively, which has raised the ire of many MPs, including Frank Field, who included is a very low claimer, and he's going to fight paying back some of his expenses. Do you think that Thomas Legge might have been unfair in some of his judgments?
I don't think it matters. It's come to a view, and I think basically that MPs who are having to pay something back need a dose of Yorkshire bereavement counselling. Do you realise? Get over it. Get over it, cough up and move on. Yeah, stop whinging. Nice, helpful advice. Oh yes, and I feel your pain. Anything at all? So.
On the doorstep, I get out of, because they haven't changed and they're still the same old. How would you rectify that you have to change to be new under Cameron?
They can only change that by what we do and what we say. That's why it was very important for us to say when we're looking for the threes in public workers pay, that anybody thinking below 18,000 would be free from that, and people could have rises above 18,000. That's why David made such an important speech about the level of tax that a single mum faces, a 96% rate in terms of the money come away. That's why we've been keen to get apprenticeship going, and that's why we said that we will be judged on how we treat the poor.
Sales guy out to make a sale. It's about, here's a list of objections, and here is your response. Yeah. Right? Like, I've never worked in a place where they didn't do that. It's hard, it's just sitting around with pitch the party. And there's no, when you hear this, we have put this right.
I don't think they've got that. That's between now and Christmas, that's your task. You're doing this on the phone, this is what you're doing. And besides which, I mean, you all scrub up very nicely. And who went to Eton, just as my interest? Nobody. You know, you all look wonderfully normal. I like the idea. I'm sorry, I should have said that. You all look wonderfully normal for CF. But that's what it's about. I mean, I used to do, when I was doing Conservative, I used to do a training course, and I said, for the people down your road, there are two people that represent the Conservative Party. First is Margaret Thatcher, the other one's you. It's how you behave, it's what you do that matters. It's how courteous you are, it's the way in which you conduct yourself and your arguments that matter. That's how they'll judge us. And actually, that ain't a bad way.
Mr. Chairman, good evening. One final question for, particularly for CF. We're going to try and build the tension and excitement, because one of the best things to come out of the last year has been the War Room briefing.
Oh, wow.
So, can you give us an exclusive of when the next War Room briefing is going to be?
It'll be out soon. Our best writers are working on it. Over there, that table is where I described with a straight face that the conference handbook was a right riveting read. We will be producing them. I hope you enjoyed the one I did for Norwich North, and there may well be others of that, provided we can sneak them past the scenes. They become a little nervous about these things, but there'll be one soon. Okay.
Okay.
Lovely to see you all. Thank you very much, and have a lovely drink.
Thank you very much.
Right, very quickly before you all disperse, thank you all very much for coming. GenEVA is open every day, Monday to Friday, and we're proud to announce a new competition for all CF people, so you can turn up any Monday and throughout the week. And at Christmas, the top 5 callers, those who clocked up the number of hours, will win a series of very exciting prizes that have yet to be decided, but they will be really very exciting. So for the next half an hour or 40 minutes, we're going to be providing some more food and drink. And
Okay,
hopefully
tell you what we'll do. The one that does the most, I will take them out to my favourite curry restaurant.
Well, there we are. Yes! There we are. So over the next half an hour or so, we'll be showing you the system. It's very easy to use, very, very quick, and happy to jump on board. And we're providing some more drinks and some more bits and pieces to eat. So thank you very much, Eric.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll migrate this way.
I think the majority. It's just street, some people got really offended. But I can see the wisdom of it when it came to actually voting. We knew exactly who you are.
It's very good to see CF getting down to a bit of canvassing, tackling the marginal seats, talking to the electorate, need to be talked to, tell them about what we're going to be doing in government. It's these kind of evenings, here and on the knocker, that's going to make all the difference to the general election. And it's the only way in which we'll get David Cameron into number 10. Lots of hard work in the next few months.